The author, Mary Shelley, born in London in 1797. At age 19, she published one of the world's most notable books, Frankenstein. The novel begins with a series of letters written by Robert Walton, a sea captain on an Arctic expedition. Walton writes to his sister about his isolation and his desire for scientific discovery. This out-of-frame narrative foreshadows the theme of isolation and introduces the novel's central character, Victor Frankenstein. Victor Frankenstein is a young scientist from Geneva who becomes consumed by the desire to unlock the secrets of life and death. His journey begins with the fascination for the work of ancient alchemists and scientific pioneers. His relentless pursuit of knowledge leads him to the University of Ingolstadt, where he embarks on a daring experiment. Victor's mad science experiment goes off without a hitch. Well, sort of. He harnesses the power of electricity and galvanism to reanimate a patchwork corpse. But instead of throwing a party for his monstrous success, Victor screams in terror at the sight of his creation. The plot takes a dark turn as Victor, overcome by horror, abandons his freaky creation, which is aptly named the Creature. But the Creature is no ordinary monster. As you can imagine, he doesn't take too kindly to being abandoned. Abandoned and rejected due to his hideous appearance, seeks refuge in the wilderness. However, his interactions with humans end in fear, hatred, and violence as he's met with pitchforks, torches, and outright terror. This rejection fuels his anger and desire for revenge against Victor. The plot follows the Creature's attempts to confront his creator and demand a mate for his companionship. Victor, now deeply remorseful for his actions, initially agrees but ultimately reneges on his promise. These spots are a relentless cat and mouse chase between the creator and his monstrous creation. As Victor and the Creature globe-trot across Europe, the pursuit of each other becomes a full-blown obsession. The body count starts to rise as the Creature enacts his revenge, leaving a trail of tragedy in his wake. As the plot unfolds, Victor's life spirals into chaos. The Creature's relentless pursuit of him and his loved ones pushes him to the brink of madness, further isolating him from society. The tension escalates as the Creature's acts of vengeance multiply, leading to the deaths of several innocent people. The plot reaches its climax in the Arctic, where Victor and the Creature finally confront each other in a desperate pursuit of vengeance. Victor chases the Creature across the frozen wilderness, which leads to his own icy demise. In the end, the Creature, consumed by guilt and remorse for the suffering he has caused, tells Wilson his tragic tale. He expresses his intent to end his own existence by disappearing into the Arctic wilderness. Leaving the narrative on a somber note, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein offers a plot that is both gripping and thought-provoking. It traces the journey of Victor Frankenstein from a curious and ambitious young scientist to a tormented and isolated figure haunted by his creation. The Creature's pursuit of revenge, driven by his isolation and rejection, adds layers of complexity to the narrative. As the plot unfolds, it explores themes of scientific ambition and the devastating effects of isolation on both creator and creation. Ultimately, Frankenstein, a tale that reminds us that sometimes the most monstrous creations are the ones we make ourselves.